I've got great news, you guys. President Trump has literally just signed off on two stimulus relief packages totaling $2.3 trillion for the U.S. economy and billions of dollars going into the pockets of Americans. In fact, within these stimulus packages that President Trump has signed off on, we're guaranteed to see at least $600 in stimulus checks. And depending upon, the size of your family, you could be seeing significantly more than that. I want to share all the details that I have with you guys right now, but I haven't even fully had a chance to digest this information. But I did want to jump on here and let you guys know the good news. I'm going to release another video in a few hours and break it down exactly, verbatim, like what are we going to see exactly and going into the future. And before I share the details of this particular stimulus package with you guys, I do want you guys to fully understand that as a result of where we stand right now with the fact that President Trump has signed off on this stimulus package, this is going into law. Now, we've already received a $1,200 stimulus check from the CARES Act back in March. We're looking at another minimum $600 in stimulus checks here from this recent stimulus package that has been signed off on. Now, of course, depending on the size of your family, that stimulus check size will vary, of course, your income and so forth. However, what I want you guys to know is that there is a vote taking place in a couple of hours on Monday. It's technically Monday now, early in the morning. But there will be a vote for a $2,000 stimulus check, which is what President Trump had previously demanded. So we received $1,200 in stimulus checks. That was the first stimulus check. We're getting a second stimulus check now with the $600 that was just approved. In addition to that, there could be a third stimulus check tomorrow approved technically once the House votes. And of course, Senate would have to vote after that. But President Trump is going to sign off on that one because it was his demand. So we could technically see three stimulus checks. And then the fourth stimulus check could be coming from President-elect Joe Biden during his inauguration, which would take place on January 20th. So there's a lot going on here. Again, I didn't want to, wait until tomorrow. I wanted to just kind of quickly jump on here, touch base with you guys, my family on here. I didn't want to wait. I will give you additional details, once I get a chance to dig into the information that has come out. But this is what I've got so far. Also, two people have asked to remain essentially anonymous because they're not yet authorized to discuss the matter publicly, but they have confirmed that the bill has been signed. And, three sources also confirmed this information with the Washington Post. Now, according to the AP, President Trump has signed off on two bills. And in addition to the emergency relief funds for the U.S. residents who have been greatly impacted, financially by this whole pandemic, the bill also includes a $1.4 trillion stimulus package or, total funding for the federal government agencies through September and a ton of other, end of session projects. We're not going to even get into that in this particular video, but just know that there was a $900 billion stimulus package that was passed, plus the 1.4 stimulus package that was passed as well. But let's go into what this stimulus package includes, right? So this legislation includes $600 in stimulus checks per person, including adults and children. So that means for a family of four, you would actually be receiving $2,400 up to a certain income threshold, but up to $2,400. And of course, the size of the payment decreases for people who earn more than $75,000 during the year of 2019's taxes. And of course, the check disappears altogether for anybody who earned more than $99,000 as a single income earner. And then of course, Congress is going to extend the unemployment insurance benefits of up to $300 per week. Now, obviously we wanted to see $600 per week, but essentially that went away at the end of July. So I think a lot of people are going to be happy at least receiving $300 per week. Now, unfortunately, because President Trump did not sign the legislation last week, the benefit could have kicked off as early as December 27th. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. President Trump, there was a little bit of a stall tactic or a negotiation tactic, depending upon how you want to look at it. This may have actually benefited us quite a bit because, although we lost $300, due to the fact that the stimulus package wasn't signed off last week, the extension actually runs through at least March 14th. But the good news is that President-elect Joe Biden's administration is in support of additional unemployment insurance benefits. So more than likely, we will just get, additional unemployment insurance benefits, and those will be extended, so more than likely we're going to be just fine. So I wouldn't even really worry about the fact that we technically lost a week. More than likely, we're going to gain a lot more from the Biden administration. Now, the bill also extends the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program. Now, this program helps, targets the part-time workers, your gig workers, those individuals who don't normally traditionally qualify for state unemployment insurance benefits for 11 weeks. So that's really good news for those who, kind of normally fall outside of the requirements for qualifications on traditional unemployment insurance benefits. Now, in addition to the unemployment insurance benefits, the unemployment insurance data shows that there's about 20.5 million people who are still on some form of unemployment insurance assistance. So I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are going to be happy about this information. Now, this bill also includes, relief for businesses. So you've got $284 billion for first and second forgivable paycheck protection loans. Now, this is great news for business owners. You got, small business owners who are self-employed. Maybe, your 1099 workers, your contractors. A lot of people are going to benefit from this. And, you would be surprised how many people could actually qualify for this, even if you're not traditionally looked at as being a business owner. So, essentially this could mean thousands of more dollars for many Americans, so definitely stay tuned for my future videos and updates. I'm going to be walking you guys through how you can actually claim additional money outside of your unemployment insurance benefits, maybe outside of the stimulus check, that you could possibly qualify by leveraging the PPP program and, the guidelines that you have to follow. So, stay tuned for my future videos. I'm going to share that information with you guys because a lot of people leave money on the table because they don't understand how this works. Now, the cool thing about these PPP loans or, paycheck protection loans is that as long as you qualify for them and, you check off the boxes that, are clearly laid out for you, these loans are actually free money because they're forgivable under certain, criteria. So again, stay tuned. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Tap the notification bell so that you know as soon as I release new videos and content, so that you get this information as soon as I release it. Don't leave money on the table. And also, this bill does include $20 billion for the purchase of virus vaccines for the people who need it. People who need financial assistance, purchasing the vaccines. They're going to make sure that, those who are financially strapped don't have to cover that. So I wanted to share these details with you guys. This is what I've got so far. I'm going to release another video for you guys in probably, a few hours. So definitely subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you get those updates. And also, I have spent quite a bit of time sharing state, local, and city level stimulus programs, rental assistance, mortgage assistance, food and utilities, you name it. I've shared so much information, so definitely check out the description down below. You will find many helpful links. So if you're looking for financial assistance, check out the links below. And if you haven't already subscribed, definitely subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video, probably in about 5 or 6 hours from now. All right, guys. So I hope you guys are celebrating. I know it's super duper late. I normally don't upload this late, but this information was so breaking. I just couldn't wait to share with you guys. But anyway, I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.